Hey guys, so like I said, I was going to jump back on here and talk to you a little bit about new construction versus resale home. And we're going to talk mostly about something that's already built because yes, you can buy your own lot. Yes, you can build your own home. A lot of people don't have the means to do so. Or the time to be able to wait for such thing to happen. So we're going to talk mostly about things that are already built and pros and cons to purchasing a new construction home versus a resale home. Yes, I am also going to say I do understand that there is such thing as buying a new construction home in a resale manner. There are people there, especially in this town here in Pensacola, and the surrounding area, having so much military. There are many of people that do buy a home, stay in it a year or so, and then they turn around and resell it. And again, maybe that is a good option as well. But as an overall whole, one of the things I want to talk about, pros and cons compared to new construction versus resale home. So first and foremost, when it comes to a new construction home, one of the number one, if not the number one thing that makes it a very big positive right now in this market and in this industry, for those of us that are trying to help people find homes, is one, there's probably a few more available than resale homes, especially with the shift that we're having in the market. But two, the other side of it is, and the thing that we're seeing the most is insurance. So if you have been in the market for insurance in the state of Florida recently or in this area, you have found out maybe the hard way, if your agent hasn't set you up for success and kind of had the conversation prior, but you have maybe found out the hard way that getting insurance on a resale home or something that is older than 6 to 8 years old, whether it has a new roof, whether it has new HVAC, you name it, it doesn't matter what's new. At the end of the day, the insurance still sees it as a 20 to 30-year-old home. So when you purchase a new home, insurances are valuing that new home and the fact that everything is brand new a lot more than something in a resale home where someone has updated it, modified it to become newer. So at the end of the day, insurance, which unfortunately can kill a deal for so many buyers because of the way that the insurance rates are going, some homes are more than double in a resale value as opposed to a new home build. I can't say that for everything. Again, I have seen some that aren't bad, especially if they have updated roofs and appliances and water heaters and things of that nature. But insurance is probably the number one reason, in my personal opinion, that I would lean towards new home right now. Another thing for me, as far as new home and resale value that I have seen in this market that is very beneficial, especially for military people that are kind of here for a little while and gone. If you're in that market, or if that is you, one thing to think about is if you get in the first couple of phases of a new home development, a lot of times there's built-in home equity. Most of your builders will build in phases throughout neighborhoods. If you can get in the first two, they usually raise the price for the second, third, fourth, and fifth phases. So if you can get in early and it suits all your needs, maybe by the time you decide to leave, if you don't want to keep it for rental income, or if the neighborhood doesn't allow you to do so, you can then turn around and make some money off of a home that you've only been in for a couple of years and it's still brand new. So the upside for those coming in after you, they're not worried about, roof replacements. They're not worried about the age of the HVAC. Everything is still kind of updated and new into the style that you're seeing in today's market. So again, it gives somebody who may or may not be here for a long time the availability to get a home, build some equity, and get back out of it, and not be paying rent and paying somebody else's mortgage. So those two things, in my personal opinion, are probably the two largest things. But the other side of it is the things that we've been talking about, or the things that I've mentioned previously in this, is when it comes to a resale home, a lot of sellers are willing to maybe replace the roof, maybe help you with some down payment costs or closing costs right now, but most of them aren't willing to update the water heater, update the HVAC, update the roof. So you kind of get one or the other. It's not one of those things that most sellers are like, hey, I want to build you a new house and sell it to you at a lesser value. So really and truthfully, in this market and the things that I have been seeing and the conversations that I've had with many lenders and insurance people, my personal opinion in this market, in this this phase of the market that we're in, kind of in the shift, and even when the market was extremely high, my personal opinion, new build, probably a better option than a resale right now. I know there's obviously certain circumstances where new build doesn't work. It's not in the right place. You're looking for a certain school zone. Again, I'm not saying resale is a bad option. There are tons of homes that are resold every single day that people are updating, people are modifying. And again, there's always circumstances that can change whether the home is a better place or a better fit for you and your family and your situation. But as an overall whole, things that I am seeing as far as just the market, talking to lenders, looking at the shift, looking at things that are available. Me personally, new home over resale right now, definitely I would say that, you know, there's a lot of people that say, oh, it depends on the builder, but at the end of the day, there's enough builders, there's enough new homes going up out there. I would still lean towards new construction being a better bet. If you have any questions, you want to ask more detailed scenarios, feel free to reach out. I would love to chat with you. Again, this is my opinion. This is not everyone's opinion, but just trying to give you some information of what I've seen, what I'm hearing, what I see in the market, and maybe it'll help you make a decision if you're on the fence. So have a great day and look forward to hearing from some of you. Take care.